Yeah, have a glass. Do you keep how long does a bottle keep? Now that's
depends on the age of the wine and depends on how fragile it is when you open it. You might have an older bottle of wine you need to drink pretty
quickly,
yeah.
Okay, nice. I'm going to start looking into more of these things, but I'm also going to start with Audrey's class on Saturdays. I talked to her about it the other day.
Awesome. Got it.
It's something
She's
that's
great.
It's another similar hobby that, let's see where it goes. And at least it'd be fun to keep up with you when I bring my Tinder date over,
Perfect. I can't wait. This will be great.
We'll press the shit out of her.
I was roommates with Audrey back in the day.
Oh, were you?
Here in Boulder. Yeah.
She's great.
Yeah, she's great. Shout out to our friend Audrey at Tavernetta.
I don't know. Yeah, definitely, for sure. And I don't know exactly where we left off because that's the power of Live Well. So I think we were on Negroni or Joint.
Oh, yeah. So that was the last rapid fire. Negroni or Joint?
Negroni.
So
you can't really smoke if you're a marathoner. I'm sneaking suspicion.
No.
You can do whatever you want. Whatever people want to do.
I just don't think that, that is true, but I just don't think it would be they'd be counterintuitive.
No, some people love it, Everyone is different. Everyone gets through the day differently.
That is true.
All right. So, that's an interesting dynamic. I do like the live and let live policy, but I just thought I don't know anybody that would smoke and be a marathoner. But let's keep on. Let's keep on keeping on. All right, Christopher, what do we have next on the docket for today?
Should we do the stoned appetit question?
Late night of the...
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear this.
All right.
Yeah. So let's say big night at Frasca, Friday night. You're getting home late. You've already had an anchor steam. Maybe you had two.
Yeah.
So it was one of those nights.
That happened Saturday.
Yeah. And you're not, you're starving. What are you pulling out of the fridge or
Or even if it's shout out DoorDash, if they want to be our sponsor of this question, what do you get
pantry or
even to go
what do I normally do when I get home? First of all, I eat here. I eat in my restaurants a lot. So a lot of times I'll eat at work before I go home. So that does cut out a lot of that. But
but if they said no, we're not giving you food tonight.
Oh yeah, maybe it's too late. There's some nights where all of a sudden I'm with the guests too much, and I don't want to ask the kitchen to do something. It's late. I'll give you a great example. I sat up late night because my wife doesn't work in the restaurant anymore, but she's very much a night owl. So it's not like I go home and my wife's asleep. She's always up, seeing want to hear about the day and things like that. So Saturday night, got home, I might make some tostadas and slice some avocado and have something late night like that.
No Fruity Pebbles or Lucky Charms?
A tostada is pretty impressive, though, especially, and you can it's a vessel for just about anything.
100%.
So technically, if it's you had barbecue the day before, maybe somewhere downtown, and then you brought it back up and it's in the fridge,
you can use
stack that tostada. That's a good one. I like it. Yeah. All right. So we'll put that on the bank, and that'll be this clip will be added to the Stoned Appetit part. So nice. Welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Dude, I love it.
Late night snacks. We're going to create a little cookbook to go against your cookbook.
Not against, just to be with it.
Yeah, I want to be next to you.
Yeah.
And ours is just going to be the late night snacks of the genius minds behind the food industry.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah. I just came up with that right here. So
write it down.
Copyright.
We're recording, so we're good.
Copyright, trademark. All right. So we like to go do this. I'll do dinosaurs and then we'll do Yelp. Okay. So we also hate Yelp. We feel that it gives, it's the bullies on Twitter are the same people on Yelp. Mm-hmm. So we have a question for you about that. But first, this is the dinosaur questions that everyone wants to know. Do you believe in dinosaurs?
100%.
Obviously. Okay. So if you were a dinosaur, what kind of dinosaur would you have been?
And why?
And obviously why? Yeah. I don't know.
Pterodactyl.
Why?
So I can fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the right answer.
We're getting a lot of we're starting to get a pattern because we haven't had a non-believer yet. We're looking for that person.
Shout out if you're a non-believer and listen to this podcast, I will take you out to dinner at Frasca if you let me record the conversations that we have.
Oh, I can't
and
wait
you have to provide a good argument for why you're a non-believer.
Yeah, yeah. So that offer stands until we find one.
But I think we've had quite a few pterodactyls. We've had some brontosaurus because of the killer views. You got a long neck. But pterodactyl, you're doing like a flyby.
Yeah,
I'm on that as well. And they eat a lot of seafood, I think. I don't know that.
The risottos.
Yeah. So I'm a big fan of seafood. So, like, you just swoop down, grab some shrimp, come back up. Yeah. I don't know if that's exactly right. I'm not a reader.
So we'll do some research on that.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the producer will do that.
Yeah. So one thing we didn't ask, what's the best meal you've had in the past 6 months? And it can be one of your restaurants.
No, last 6 months, I've had a couple great, in the last 6 months, I've had some really, really great meals. I had a great dinner in early December at Angler in San Francisco.
Okay.
Amazing. I had a great meal at Bouillon in Dallas. I had a great meal at Benno in New York City. Jonathan Benno. Speaking of great pasta course there, great. Jonathan Benno used to work with me at the French Laundry, opened his restaurant there. It's great. Amazing.
So when you go sit down in his restaurant, do they're like, oh, this is a friend of, the founder and owner, and then they bring you maybe just a little something extra, maybe an extra appetizer, an extra entree?
I don't know how other people get treated there, but I got treated great.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone gets treated great.
I can imagine that as well, but that excites me. I'm a big fan of bread and pastas.
Yes,
and cheese and meat and wine. I'm going for gout.
What's the best meal in Colorado you've had in the past 6 months?
I had a great meal at Beacon.
Okay.
On
the whole chef's counter experience?
It's great.
And those guys were part of your team,
they worked there, yeah. They're great people.
So are you kind of like a breeding ground for Colorado? Is that are you the incubator?
No, I don't want to say that. I think there's a lot of great talent here in Colorado, and we've been lucky that a fair amount of them have come through here.
Do you think any of the nominees out of Denver this year will win be one of the James Beard Award winners?
God, it would be great.
And we got 2 in the same category, which stinks, but it's awesome.
No, it'd be. I hope it happens.
I would feel for the other one, is what I was.
Yeah.
You guys are up for outstanding restaurant again this year, aren't you?
We're up for outstanding service this year.
Okay. Who was that?
That's awesome.
Was that did Highlands Bar and Grill win that last year? Okay. Yeah. So if you're ever in Alabama.
I love that restaurant.
Oh, you've been there? Yeah.
Yeah. Love it.
Awesome. It's great.
Frank Stitt's great.
Yeah. Sweet.
Chris is like, hey, I know someone down there. It's, backwoods Alabama.
Yeah.
Dude, Frank Stitt's legend.
Frank.
Yeah, he's
legend.
The guy of the South. The owner of Birmingham, basically. Yeah. He created that scene.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay, so this is our last question. We see, folks are starting to file in, so we'll get out of your hair. We do hate, the people that the internet cowboys, but what we do like to do is we like to publicly scold them. So we're going to make fun of Deborah today. Deborah wrote you a Yelp review, and I want you to, what's it called? It's number 2.
Man, this is going to be painful. And I've never seen this one before. Okay.
You've never seen this in your life?
No, we would just like you to read it out loud.
Yes, please. And if you want to do it in like novel form, don't worry.
Okay, well, this is interesting. So, number 2. We wanted to check this off our bucket list, and arrived at 7:30 on a Sunday evening. Can I add some editorial?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we're not open on Sundays, so that makes hard for Deborah. We were hungry and waited in line for 30 minutes before we decided to bail. We could see that we were only halfway to the point where you order food and decided it wasn't worth sticking it out. If you haven't been there before, expect to wait in a zigzagged, roped-off line like you'd see at an amusement park. While waiting in line, I saw low marks for the food reviews. We didn't get a chance to taste it, but I'm okay with that. We went to one of our favorite Mexican restaurants on Santa Fe and said, sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
shout out to Deborah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Deborah.
That's actually not your restaurant.
Oh, man. I was like, wow, man. This didn't sound like my restaurant.
Yeah, we would never do that. So what we do, though, is we came up with this one night during our Stoned Appetit brainstorming session.
That's where we get high around the couch.
We pulled out Yelp reviews from Casa Bonita.
and we're going
to have people read them. So we had some really good ones for our buddies at the EMP Winter House, Kevin and Richard, shout out. They read some great Yelp reviews, and they were like,
one was like, it smells like urine on the floor, and Rich was like, what the?
Yeah.
They were worried.
Heartbreaking.
We're like,
So
yeah,
shout out
don't
to
worry.
Casa Bonita for the zigzag lines. That is definitely not Frasca, but most of our listeners know. But it's always fun. It's like seeing celebrities read mean tweets. It's seeing brilliant restaurateurs read Casa Bonita Yelp reviews.
Got it.
Have you ever been to Casa Bonita?
Oh, yeah. Come on. Little cliff dive in there.
What do you get when you go there?
Margarita.
Right, whatever. Try not my liquid diet.
You will be later if you're not.
So is there something else we want to ask Bobby real quick before you leave?
I think that may be everything. I think Beacon is going to be our next stop. We want to thank Bobby so much.
Thank you for the time, guys.
Man, thanks for goofing off with us, dude. I appreciate it.
So all right, so
Frasca?
2 questions. What punk rock album should we listen to today on our cruise back to Denver? And what do you want to say about Frasca, Tavernetta, and Locale before we go?
Okay, for punk rock today that I would listen to, maybe X Los Angeles, the band X, Xene Cervenka and John Doe. And, for Pizzeria Locale, Frasca, and Tavernetta, I just want a shout out to the teams that I work with every day that work so hard.
Yeah.
Seeing them file in right now and can't wait to work with them tonight.
Yeah, so if you haven't tried any of these restaurants, get out there and give it a shot.
There's Tavernetta's downtown in Union Station, like Bobby mentioned. There's a Pizzeria Locale that is on Broadway and 6th, right there in that strip next to like Noodles and maybe like Purple Haze vape store. So check that out. And then obviously for our Boulder listeners and our college friends up here, Frasca, and then the Pizzeria Locale down here on Pearl Street, Monday through Saturday here at Frasca. I'm not going to speak on the other times.
Monday through Saturday. We're closed Sunday. And the other restaurants are all open 7 days.
That was the clear giveaway for the Yelp review was that y'all are not. We should have edited it to say Saturday.
I know.
Damn. Well, Bobby, we thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys.
And guys, don't forget to go rate, review, and subscribe. We'll see y'all next week.
Thank you so much.
Stay hungry, stay happy.
Drink lots of wine.
Yeah, drink.